Have you ever wondered how a small act of kindness can change someone's life forever? This is the story of a woman named Jane who gave $30 to a street girl and how it led to an unexpected turn of events 12 years later. It's a story that highlights the power of kindness and how it can have a lasting impact on those around us. In this video, we'll dive into Jane's story and how her simple act of generosity changed the trajectory of another person's life. We'll also explore the idea of small acts of kindness and how they have the power to create ripple effects that extend far beyond the initial gesture. So sit back, relax, and prepare to be inspired by this heartwarming story of how one woman's kindness made a difference. Jane was walking down the street one day when she noticed a young girl sitting on the side of the road. The girl was dirty and disheveled, with torn clothes and no shoes. Jane could see that the girl was in distress and in need of help. Without hesitation, Jane approached the girl and asked if she was okay. The girl hesitated at first, but eventually opened up and shared her story. Her name was Sarah, and she had run away from home after a fight with her parents. She had been on the streets for a few days and had nowhere to go. Moved by Sarah's plight, Jane reached into her purse and handed her $30. It wasn't much, but Jane hoped it would be enough to get Sarah some food and maybe a place to stay for the night. Sarah was overwhelmed with gratitude and thanked Jane for her kindness. She promised to use the money wisely and to never forget the stranger who helped her in her time of need. Jane went on her way, not knowing what would become of Sarah or if she would ever see her again. But little did she know, her small act of kindness would have a much bigger impact than she could have ever imagined. 12 years had passed since Jane had encountered Sarah on the streets, and she had long forgotten about the young girl she had helped that day. But one day, there was a knock at Jane's door. When she opened it, she was surprised to find a well-dressed woman standing before her. The woman introduced herself as Sarah, the same girl that Jane had helped all those years ago. Sarah explained that the $30 Jane had given her that day had been a turning point in her life. It had given her hope and the determination to turn her life around. Sarah had since become a successful entrepreneur and had made it her mission to help others in need. She had never forgotten about Jane's kindness and had been searching for her ever since. Now, she was standing before Jane, grateful for what she had done and eager to give back. Sarah presented Jane with a check for $10,000, thanking her for her kindness all those years ago. Jane was overwhelmed with emotion and could hardly believe what was happening. She had never expected anything in return for her act of kindness, but Sarah's generosity was a testament to the power of a small act of kindness. As Sarah prepared to leave, she hugged Jane and thanked her again for her help all those years ago. Jane watched as Sarah walked away, feeling humbled by the experience and grateful for the reminder that even the smallest acts of kindness can have a significant impact on someone's life. After Sarah left Jane's doorstep, Jane couldn't help but wonder what had happened in Sarah's life since the day they had met. She decided to do some research and found out that Sarah had indeed become a successful entrepreneur with a company that was making a significant impact in the community. Jane reached out to Sarah and asked if she would be willing to share her story. Sarah agreed, and they arranged to meet for lunch. Over lunch, Sarah shared her story with Jane. After their encounter on the streets, Sarah had used the $30 to buy some food and found a temporary place to stay. She eventually made her way to a shelter where she met some people who helped her get back on her feet. She worked hard and eventually landed a job in a small business. Sarah was determined to make something of herself and started her own business, which she worked tirelessly to grow. She faced numerous challenges along the way, but never forgot about the woman who had helped her in her time of need. As Sarah's business grew, she decided to use her success to give back to the community. She started a foundation that focused on helping young people who were facing challenges similar to what she had experienced. Sarah's foundation had already helped countless people, and she was passionate about continuing to make a difference in people's lives. She credited Jane's kindness as the catalyst for her journey and vowed to pay it forward by helping others in need. Jane was in awe of Sarah's journey and inspired by her dedication to making a positive impact. She realized that her small act of kindness had played a significant role in Sarah's success and was grateful for the opportunity to see the impact that a small act of kindness could have. As they parted ways, Jane couldn't help but feel proud of Sarah and her journey. She was grateful to have played a small part in it and was inspired to continue to do what she could to make a difference in people's lives. Sarah's story is a testament to the power of small acts of kindness and how they can have a lasting impact on someone's life. Her journey is a reminder that no matter how small our actions may seem, they can make a significant difference in the world. Sarah's story highlights the incredible impact that a small act of kindness can have on someone's life. It's easy to underestimate the power of a small gesture, but as we've seen, it can be life-changing. Kindness is contagious, and one small act of kindness can lead to a ripple effect that touches countless lives. When we show kindness to others, we inspire them to do the same, creating a chain reaction of positivity. We all have the power to make a difference in someone's life, no matter how small it may seem. Whether it's a smile, a kind word, or a small gesture of generosity, it can make a world of difference to someone who is struggling. It's important to remember that kindness isn't just for the person receiving it, it's also good for our own well-being. When we show kindness to others, it creates a sense of connection and purpose, which is essential for our own happiness. Small acts of kindness can also have a significant impact on our communities. When we show kindness to those around us, we create a culture of compassion and empathy, which can lead to a more harmonious society. So, the next time you have the opportunity to show kindness, no matter how small it may seem, take it. You never know the impact it may have on someone's life. It may even lead to a chain reaction of kindness that spreads far beyond what you could ever imagine. In conclusion, Sarah's story is a powerful reminder of the impact that small acts of kindness can have. It's a testament to the power of generosity, empathy, and compassion, and the ripple effect it can create. We can all make a difference in someone's life with a small act of kindness, and in doing so, we create a better world for everyone. Jane's encounter with Sarah and the unexpected turn of events 12 years later is a heartwarming story that demonstrates the power of a small act of kindness. It shows that our actions, no matter how small, can have a significant impact on someone's life. Sarah's story is a testament to the power of resilience, hard work, and the impact of a single act of kindness. Her journey is proof that with determination and the help of others, we can overcome even the most challenging of situations. The power of small acts of kindness is undeniable. They can create a ripple effect that extends far beyond the initial gesture, inspiring others to pay it forward and creating a culture of compassion and empathy in our communities. As we go about our daily lives, we have countless opportunities to show kindness to those around us. It's important to remember that even the smallest act of kindness can make a significant difference in someone's life. So let's be kind to one another, let's show empathy and compassion, and let's create a world where small acts of kindness are celebrated and encouraged. Because as we've seen in Sarah's story, the impact of a single act of kindness can change someone's life forever.